coming in. Now close them like a crab. How's that feel? How you like that?
It's not the top of my list.
I made it up. All right, jiff that, people.
Don't say that. Don't ask him to do that.
Oh, I don't have to ask.
Yeah, so Ear Biscuits getting into full swing. I'm glad to hear that. And
Glad to hear that. Like
first song.
like you didn't know. Oh, I'm glad to hear that that thing that
well,
we do.
record it. We record them, and I'm not sure if anyone ever listens to it.
My grandmother's name was Lurleen.
Lurleen. So you think of your grandma. It sounds like a southern name to me, certainly. So I think of an older woman with a southern accent. I just think typical grandma, an issue with gossip.
But what if, no, exactly, right? Okay, even though Lurleen, my grandmother didn't have any issues with gossip, but I will say, that doesn't make any sense as a transition. What if you met just this like 20-year-old super cool musician named Lurleen? Like, what would you think? Would you be like, that's made up?
No, I would be like, oh, you're like in an indie rockabilly band.
You would think that she had made the name up though. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna call myself Lurleen. You would not believe that it was her actual name.
Let's go through a whole bunch more. Are you like?
I'm really about
Lurleen?
this Lurleen thing.
What do you?
I'm just talking about if somebody tries to change the definition of a name, the connotation of a name, they might be just making it up. Especially in the case of Lurleen.
Give me another one.
Sven.
Smart guy, really pale. Blonde, of course.
Tennis player. He also wears white all the time.
He's not great at tennis, though.
He thinks he is.
Right.
And he like drives one of those Mercedes, the big SUV Mercedes.
It's
like,
small
it's
car.
like 100,000.
Sven drives a small car.
Really?
Yeah. Give me
He's a big man. How does he fit in a small car?
Fletcher.
Fletcher, I would not want to hang out with Fletcher.
Fletcher is
He like duck hunts.
no.
No, you got to go with me here. He's like
Fletcher?
really rich. No, he's not a redneck. He's really rich. And on the
He's a tool.
Every spring, me and my family go to the Hamptons and we go duck hunting.
Right.
You know people who go hunting but they like spend thousands of dollars on it?
Yeah,
Fletcher.
I agree with this. Fletcher says more about the parents' status than it does about the kids. Unless you
There's a Fletcher out there. Sorry, Fletcher.
Only snooty parents name their kids Fletcher.
Oh, gosh.
I mean,
we just lost a Fletcher.
Oh, have you heard about this cold brew coffee?
We lost every fan named Fletcher.
When Fletcher turns 6 years old, I'm going to start feeding him cold brew coffee.
But the thing that you got to understand is that these ER names, Hunter, Fletcher, Skylar, these are big names right now, man. These ER names for boys, big time.
Give us another name.
Chase.
Sounds desperate.
You can't give us names of people here because you guys now.
Oh, is there a Chase here?
These names are how I think about these names from now on.
Did you say Stormy?
Yeah.
Because that's on a list of unusual names that is popular.
Oh, Eddie is Googling.
Eddie.
Strange
Blade?
name.
L-A-Y-D-E.
Blade?
I mean, I think of Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, because he was in a movie called Blade.
Right.
What about Trixie?
Ooh, Trixie. Trixie, she's an older woman that works at a convenience store.
Smoking problem.
She definitely smokes. She's got that smoking voice, and she'll give you like free stuff from behind the counter without asking.
You know why? Because she's Trixie.
Yeah, hi Trixie.
Give me another one.
Hey. Zane. I don't
Zane really likes Zane really likes wrestling.
I think what I'm getting at is I don't like any names. I'm sorry, I don't. No. Who?
What?
Peyton.
Peyton is kind of.
I knew a Peyton. What Peyton do you think of? You think of?
My kids have a friend named Peyton.
I know a girl and a boy named Peyton. A girl and a boy named Peyton.
He's a nice enough guy, but I mean, I don't know what his middle name is, but I should find out soon when he starts using it. Just kidding.
Diamond.
Diamond is not a name, really.
Yeah, Diamond Matthews. Remember Diamond Matthews?
Oh, Miss Diamond.
Okay, this is a great story. Okay, Diamond Matthews, the grandmother of someone we grew up with,
Maria
Matthews, and her. Do you know that Diamond's sisters were all named like Diamond, Ruby, Emerald? They were all named gems, and there were like many of them.
And their brother was named Jim?
I don't know. It was something crazy like that. I do think it was. So when I think of Diamond, I think of Miss Diamond, sweet old lady.
My mom's husband, Lewis, all of his brothers' names are Ned, Ted, Fred, and Ed.
And Lewis. And
his name is Lewis.
And that's not a joke, man. Fred, Ned, Ted, and what? Fred, Red?
Ed. I think it's Ed.
There's no Red? Why do they call him Red?
Fred, Ned, Ted, and Lewis, I think is it.
Shortened to that. Their full names are like Frederick and Edward and stuff, so they don't run, right?
I don't think so. I don't think they're shortened.
Just Ed. Just Ed. Just Ned.
I don't think there's an Ed.
It's not Nedward.
Nedward?
Nedward.
Give us another one.
Nils.
Nils.
Best friend's name.
Really?
Nils?
Nils.
His name is Elkie.
I would think.
Elkie?
I would think that Nils was cool. I would think this is a cool family. It's like this is the kind of family
Are you
where
sure it's not Niles?
Yeah, he's his friend.
So funny people say it's not.
You want to? This is the kind of family you want to hang out because the parents are cool and you hang out at their house a lot. Am I right?
Yeah.
See? Because they name their kids names like that. I'm telling you, the parents are cool. And it's not Fletcher. Nils and Fletcher, totally different ends of the spectrum. Fletcher is like we're trying to say something about our child, but it's pretentious. And Nils is just like he's cool. Moonshine. That's a nickname.
What about Seth?
Seth.
Seth or Seth?
Seth. I've known several Seths.
Seth.
All business.
Lord.
We're on Seth, Eddie.
Don't give us weird names. Give us average names.
Like Seth. What do you think when you say Seth? I think all business, like go-getter. Seth. He'll get it done. He's a Seth.
I think he's a trustworthy guy. He's you get what what he gives.
Yeah.
He is what he shows.
He's not too overbearing. He's not too behind the scenes. He's Seth.
Even keel.
What about the opposite of like women who are named with men's names, like Hunter for a woman or something?
Or Bobby.
That's a good question. I know a Hunter.
Stevie.
Or Stevie.
There's also like Stevie.
No comment.
Kind of a precedent for that.
Liam.
Lion.
Liam.
Liam, like tree Liam.
Liam Mason.
I think that both of us independently considered Liam as a child name. I think it was in the rotation. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. Until when we would say it, it sounded like tree Liam. Everybody back home.
Mason.
What?
Mason.
Liam.
Mason is an occupation.
It sounds like somebody from Eastern North Carolina saying, Liam, the tree Liam. The tree Liam fell on my car.
Okay, I finally got that.
Limb.
Oh.
Liam. You know, they can give two syllables to things. Yeah. The tree Liam.
The tree limbs make like a ladder
Liam.
up the tree.
Why are you calling that boy a tree? Liam.
Part of a tree. A couple more. Rapid fashion. Kyle. Kyle's a
Neutral.
Neutral.
I'm neutral on Kyle.
Armstrong.
Armstrong? Oh.
That's a last name made into a first name.
He hangs out with Fletcher. Fletcher and Armstrong, and then they form like a company that makes clothes for sailors. Fletcher and Armstrong, clothes for sailors. Beachwear.
There was a girl
Delilah.
named Valeria.
Valeria?
That's an STD.
You go catch that.
Like,
I came down with Valeria.
her mom would like yell from the sidelines of the soccer game back, "Go Valeria, go!" And everyone was like,
Everybody's like, hold on, do I need a mosquito net? It's like, come on now. All right.
So,
Valeria's hilarious.
just think twice, 3 times a lady before you name your child something.
And just if you're thinking about Fletcher right now, I mean, I think we've made it pretty clear. You should move on.
And this is coming from a dad who named his kid Lando. So.